after that disappointment of the Super Cup by Tottenham, allowing PSG to come back into that game and eventually winning on penalties, they've started the season on fire today. 3-0 against Burnley, and just look at that performance from Richarlison. Richarlison scoring 2 goals. When was the last time Richarlison scored 2 goals in the Premier League? Not to even talk about starting the Premier League with 2 goals, and it's down to the fantastic performance of Kudus. Kudus was spectacular. Mohamed Kudus, the Ghanaian, was everywhere in today's game, running the whole pitch. Created 2 assists for Richarlison in today's game, and Tottenham under Thomas Frank might be different. They might be different. They've showed that against PSG. Forget that it was the weak PSG side, lacking game fitness, lacking match fitness because they've not played, pre-season matches until that game against Tottenham. But you look at their set piece, look at their set pieces, you look at those crosses that they put in against PSG. Look at their performance today, completely outplayed Burnley. If you look at the start from that match, you go fear. I'm just going to wait to see a bigger test for Tottenham this season. Maybe play against the Crystal Palace, for example. All those very strong side when it comes to set pieces. Play against, they defeated Arsenal in the preseason. That would have given them some kind of energy, even though it was a preseason match. But the performance today, they are the only one that played against Burnley. They had a 68% ball possession. Number of shots on target 6 and shot off target 9. I really want to talk about Burnley, but man, Tottenham, you might have to watch out for Tottenham this season. If they are able to successfully bring in a Birichi Eze into the side and Savio from Manchester City, it will be a different Tottenham entirely. On the wing is going to be fire, and then you have to give kudos to some of the back line. I was telling a friend of mine today, if this boy stays fit all season, if Cristiano Romero can stay fit for Tottenham for a full season, is one of the best defenders in the world, one of the best. If he can stay fit for them all season, and Vicario alongside Pedro Porro, they will be way better than what we saw under Ange Postecoglou. Ange Postecoglou had to deal with a lot of injuries, and they still beat Man U for the final of the Europa League. So if some of their key players can stay fit all season, talking about Cristiano Romero, for example, Pedro Porro, also very, very important for them. Jed Spence, he played well. One-on-one marking is very good, but if most of their key players can stay fit this season, give them 25 to 30 games, they will do way better than what we saw from them last season. Mohamed Kudus, star man in today's game for me, and of course Richarlison. Maybe this game will not make him leave Tottenham eventually, but they still need to bring in 1 or 2 additions to replace James Maddison. Eberechi will come in and sit into that team perfectly well, and for Savin